Hi, I'm Dave Stubbs of the Gazette, and I'm happy to respond to the challenge. The ALS Ice Bucket Challenge has been sent my way by my colleague John Liu of TSN. John, you will notice the bow tie. It is indeed a tie-your-own. It is not a clip-on, as you well know. You will also see that I am wearing a t-shirt that is actually a rendering of the front page of the sports section of the Montreal Gazette for March 11th, 1996. It's the closing date of the Montreal Forum, and on it you will see the great Jean Beliveau holding the Stanley Cup over his head from the 1960s. I know that I would never have a chance to drink champagne out of the Stanley Cup. I also know that I would never have a chance to probably eat cereal out of the Stanley Cup. So I enlisted the help of a friend named Craig Skinner, who has obviously put together, saving considerable expense, his own Stanley Cup. I was going to use this. You can see it's sort of cobbled together with all sorts of bits and pieces, masking tape and electrician's tape. And anyway, unfortunately, this isn't going to hold any water because Craig has decided to use a spaghetti strainer as the top of the cup, so no fluid is going to be held in this. That said, I have decided that I'm going to have a couple of friends from the Valois Park pool who keep me alive every summer to help me out with this challenge. They'll do the usual ice into the bucket, and before they actually drown me or do something similar, I will call out the people who I will challenge to take this to the next step. The first is going to be my colleague Herb Zurkowski, and Herb, probably his personality is about as warm as what's about to be poured on my head. Herbie, I would love to see Anthony Calvillo or perhaps Don Matthews help you with this, but whatever you do, you just do this, okay? I would also like to call out two friends from the Montreal Canadiens. They're Graham Reinbend and Nick Addy-Gibb. They are the athletic therapists of the Canadiens. They spend all winter icing down the Habs to keep them in one shape to play. I would like to think that now what they can do is they can wear a bit of ice themselves. The last person I'm going to ask to take this challenge is going to be CTV Montreal weather personality Lise McCauley. Lise, we know that in the next few months you're going to be telling us to go out to our cars and scrape off our windshields and get the ice out of our way so we can get to work. Well, I think maybe it's time that you wore a little ice yourself. So Lise, I'd like you to take the challenge too. Please, folks, go to als.ca. It's really important that you do that. This is a great cause. We're all having a lot of fun doing this, a little silliness too, but please make a contribution. There is no amount of money that is too small. With that said, I will ask my friends from Valois Park to come in, introduce a little bit of ice into the bucket, and we'll do this, and hopefully I survive. That's 10 pounds. You guys want to introduce yourselves so we'll know?
I'm Katerina. I'm Flo.
All right, and these are the folks who have kept me alive all summer, and I think that's just about to end now. Okay, guys. If Scotty Bowman could chew ice. Oh my God. I've been wet my whole life. I may as well continue now. Please make a contribution, and thanks, guys. Oh, that's cold.